What's up, guys? Keyshawn Chia here, back with you with another new Ultimate Universe What If. I want to. This is going to be actually the 100 subscriber special. Thanks to y'all guys subscribing to me, and I'm really grateful for what y'all did. I want to say sorry for not uploading for the last couple of days. I hope it wasn't a week I haven't uploaded, but I just want to, I really don't like to, have people to be concerned about my business, but I lost like two family members. So it's really been hard for me to really do YouTube after losing your family members and also have to like do a lot of things. So I had to like really like do a lot of things, do a lot of work and stuff and comfort my family members that we lost two family members and I lost one that was a really mother to me. So it really been hard for me to really concentrate, process everything, to take what's real and not real, and figure out what's reality and not reality anymore. And I've been really going crazy, so I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading recently, but I'm gonna start trying to make some, go back to the what ifs and stuff. But this is gonna be the 100 subscriber special. This is gonna be what if Naruto was a succubus, and this is going to be an 18. This is going to be an 18 alternate universe, and I'm going to make what if Deku was a ghoul. Made was given an idea by a subscriber, and maybe today or tomorrow, and I might do another what if 3 today. Maybe to hurry up and try to like get them done, but I won't rush into it so y'all can understand me. But this is gonna be what if well, Naruto was a succubus, and it's going to be a female Naruto in this 18 because it's not going to be. We're not going to do no raping because Rami X already got me traumatized. Well, he already got me in that traumatized of what Danzo did to Hinata. All right, Rami X, I like your videos, but goddamn, I would never let that go. But we might do some raping. It all depends. I'm joking. But but we start. Well, I might have to use it for plot, but just forget about it. But we're gonna continue. What if Naruto was a succubus? Part one, and let's do this. Let me just get my brain set. Naruto was born. Well, Naruto-kun. I'm gonna say that because that sounds like a female name. Naruto-kun is born in the world after the Nine Tails attack. Minato and Kuchina, well, they both died. Naruto-kun gets the full nine tails sealed in her. And we should say that the Sage of Six Fast brother realized that it's a girl because, what is this going to say, in this alternate universe, he's a little bit of sexist and thinks that his daughter will not be strong enough to handle the world due to the new DNA of the succubus DNA of every male will want to have her and desire her the most for her body and her looks. So he gives her the ultimate power of all his power and disappears, giving her all Uchiha, Senju, Hyuga, and all DNA. Naruto-kun is born as as the village to hate her. Well, sort of hate her. People look at her with disgust, but at the same time, they don't show it because they have feelings for her. They don't know why they keep being nice but hate her at the same time. She's confused by it. The boys at playgrounds always don't want to play with her, but they change their mind the second and start playing with her. So she regularly don't do pranks sometimes, and she's regularly confused about why do they do this to her. One time a boy came up to her and, well, let's just say, touched her. She backed away saying, what is he doing? But he just simply smiles and says he has affectionate feelings for her. She was confused by it and pushed him away, but he simply grabbed her and gave her a kiss on the cheek, and she ran away blushing. The boy was smiling and runs away. Later on, we start with 10-year-old Naruto, well, Naruto-kun, and she's right now running after doing the prank on the Hokage statue, and the ninjas are trying to catch her, which they can't catch her because she simply is disappearing. Alright, simply, they cannot catch her because of her genetics and DNA of all things. But Haruka Sensei, I believe so, catches her, and right chops her head, but slowly after kisses it and says, "You know you're not supposed to do that." She blushes and says she didn't mean to, which Haruka just takes her back so she can refix the thing. Hiruzen sees the disaster and get mad, but he surely just smiles and says that girl and discontinue his work. Later on, they go on to do the exams to become the next ninja. Well, to pass on, which everybody passes except for Naruto-kun. She fails due to the lack of chakra control, with Kuroma blocking the chakra, and she's all disaster and all frustrated. Many girls and boys comes up to her, holding her hand, blushing and saying they would do anything to help her pass. They need to see her pass. They have to, they say to her. She's confused and asking why. Why wouldn't they help her out? They don't really like her half the times. And they said it doesn't matter. They want to help her. Mitsuki comes in, says that he can pass her if she gets the scroll. And when she thinks about it, she says okay, because she's extremely intelligent, but she really wants to pass to move on to show everybody that she could be the next Hokage and the greatest ninja. So she goes and steals the scroll and runs off. She opens up the scroll and she reads, the three learning styles, which I'm going to put right now. She learns the Shidori because the Sage of Six Pack gave her all. Well, should I say everything? So he gives her the Shidori. Well, she learns the Shidori. Naruto-kun learns the Flying Raijin because we can't have a Flying Raijin. I can't live without Flying Raijin. It's too good. And she also learns the summoning dead. I forgot the Inotetse. I believe so. I believe so. I forgot, but she learns that. And hell, she learns the multi-style jutsu because you can't continue the story without that. She writes the rest later down into another scroll and puts it in her pocket. And she starts heading to Mitsuki. Mitsuki has the headband, and he basically asks for the scroll, which Naruto-kun gives it to him, and he smiles and gives her the headband and says thank you, and about to head off. Ruka heads in and says, "What are you doing, Naruto-kun, with that guy?" And she's basically saying, "Oh, he said I can pass if I can give him the scroll." Ruka quickly kicks Mitsuki away and grabs the scroll from him, saying, "No, he was distracting you because he was going to take the scroll and take it away and leave the village." Naruto was confused by this and didn't know what he meant because she already got the headband and he was smiling happily. Mitsuki, of course, tells her that she's a nine-tailed Shinchuriki and that's why everybody looks at her different and stuff. She hides behind the tree, all shocked. Can't believe that she's a monster. A freak, she thought. That she was not human and that she attained a monster much more powerful. But he like Kurama, he's not powerful. If you want to scale this Naruto-kun with the Nine Tails, she's stronger than him. It's just when she was doing the chakra thing, she haven't really should do Kurama, so that's why her chakra is bad. But let's continue on the story. Uh, she basically is frustrated, conflicted with herself, as well Ruka getting beat up and down to the ground. He's basically saying that he feels the same pain like her, that he was every that he was only alone without no family and stuff. She fixed herself together and heads out and stops Mitsuki by using the multi-cyclone jutsu slash with the Shidori, ending him swiftly, or should I say killing him, without remorse, by piercing his heart. Aruka is shocked by the murder, but he realized she had to do what she had to do, and passes her as a ninja. We start off with Naruto heading into the school, which every kid runs up to her and says hi, and saying hello and stuff, and also shaking her hand and congratulating her. One of the girls comes up and out of nowhere kisses her in the lips. She's blushing. Naruto-kun's blushing, saying why you did that. She smiles and kisses her again and says for no reason, and walks away, all happy. All the other girls are blushing too, because they wanted to do it too, including the boys. They just can't get enough. Naruto-kun. Sasuke, his immune system to the Naruto-kun succubus power is quite strong, you could say, but not strong enough. Everything happens the same with Naruto, with some of the girls going back to Naruto. Going back to Sasuke-kun, which Naruto-kun is quite confused and really want to challenge him, because she challenged him many times before, but at losses she lost many battles with him. And she challenged girls too, which she beat them, but lost at the same time. She hops on the desk, like in the same of the anime, and let's just say it happens as the same. Naruto-kun accidentally slips and kisses Sasuke, which Sasuke, well, how can I say? Sasuke has kissed too, but instead of quickly backing up, Sasuke kind of, well, fresh tongue kissed her, and she's blushing and pushes him away and say sorry about what's happening. And Sasuke blushes and says, "No, I forgive you," and just start focusing again. Which Naruto-kun blushes and goes back to her seat. Everybody gets a sign that's original at their teams, which Team 7 keeps the same team, Sakura, Naruto-kun, and Sasuke, which, let's just say, Sakura has feelings for Naruto-kun and Sasuke, because, how can I say this? Succubus can really, whether they like it or not, their pheromones can attract females and males, and they can make them fall in love with them or not fall in love with them. And Naruto-kun can't control her succubus pheromones, so everybody falls in love with her, and everybody wants to have a piece of that forbidden apple, you could say. But continue on. Naruto-kun is happy that she's on a team and with some people, and they're all waiting for Kakashi Sensei to come in and to basically, see them, which Naruto-kun is basically setting a trap ready for him, and ready to have him to get dunked by water. Which Sakura is, basically telling Naruto not to do that, but more or less she looks at Sakura saying, oh please, it's gonna be a funny trap. Which Sakura smiles and says, okay. And saying she actually smiles at me. I'm actually happy. Sasuke looks at Sakura. Well, looks at Naruto-kun and blushes still about the tongue kiss he just did, and saying that was his first kiss in a lifetime, and it was by her. Naruto-kun goes back to the seat waiting for him to come in, which we already know it comes in, and he didn't fall for the trap. Easily dodges it, which Sakura-kun, which no Naruto-kun says, "Damn it." She says, "Damn it, it didn't work." Which Sakura says, "You get him next time." And Sasuke laughs, has a smirk, saying, "It didn't work." Which Kakashi looks at Naruto-kun and does a little, maybe next time. And he tells him to meet up the roof. Now everything happens the same, except for Naruto-kun. Her dreams is different. Her dream is to become the strongest. No, the most powerfulness. No, the most the most god shinobi of this world, and to have true peace in this world. She says, which Kakashi gets a sidebrow and says, okay. He says, meet him tomorrow at the bell test. Don't eat or you puke, he says, and they all go. We start with they're all going home, and Naruto-kun heading back to her house, which before she heads back, a couple thugs is trying to hurt her, and a couple Amu is trying to kill her because she's the Nine Tails Cherokee after all. Danzo's trying to get rid of the Nine Tails instead of using it as a weapon because he's trying to see how strong is the Nine Tails Cherokee to see if it's really worth becoming strong enough to training or not. Which this is the development for Naruto-kun really kicks in. The Amu goes in for a slash, cutting Naruto-kun arm and damaging it, which she's running away, asking for help, trying to find a place to hide, which the Amu is swiftly damaging her. This is when the part when she activate the she starts switching eyes into Byakugan, Sharingan, Rinnegan, Tetsugan, all the Sharingans that every ninja had, all the Hyuga eyes, all the Byakugan, all their different forms and stuff. The Anbu ninjas was getting scared, feeling the shivers, feeling scared, feeling like they're going to die in gruesome ways, saying it. And then she stands, ready to end them, but she stops and says, "No. Why are y'all trying to kill me? Why are y'all trying to do this to me? Speak now," holding one of the Amu in the necks, ready to snap the neck and end him. Which one of the Amu members says that Danzo, he's trying to see if you're really worthy or not to be protected, to be a part of the family, or should I say part of the Amu organization, to be trained to protect yourself. Which Danzo comes out of nowhere and says, "You are truly strong, Naruto-kun," smiling at her, saying that he can be a part of her family, he can make her stronger, and to really bring in the true peace of the shinobi world, which Danzo promised her, you could say. And of course, Naruto-kun agrees upon it, saying, will you be, really train me and stuff? And of course, Danzo says yes. And she goes in the Amu compound, living there for the next couple of days, or weeks, you could say. But before that, we start with the bell test, and everybody's there. ready to, well, pass. And Kakashi basically explains how to do the bell test. Grab the bells and you pass. Naruto-kun feels like it's about using teamwork to really pass the whole team, so he says, alright. And Kakashi does the thing and he says, go. Everybody goes separate. Now Naruto-kun heads to the bushes and makes two shot clones to go out. And one will go to Sasuke, and the other one will go to, well, Sakura. And why she goes out and fight Kakashi to make sure it all be set in plan. She started running at Kakashi, fighting, doing a really good fight, using all fighting styles that Danzo have taught her, including the Senju, because let's just say he had a scroll of how the Hyuga fight and how to use the rotation and the Senju fighting styles and how to summon weapons and stuff. Now, Kakashi's getting beat up badly and quite have to activate his Sharingan to really try to catch up with her and trying to stop her from grabbing the bells, which she's basically really putting him to the work and making him, really put in more effort and use his 100%, which Kakashi finally gets a hit and kicks Naruto-kun far, far away into a tree, which she coughs up a little blood but stands up and says, is that all you got? This is where Kakashi is about to set a fireball, which Naruto-kun says, now Sasuke, which Sasuke basically running in to grab the bells, but before that, she says, now Sakura, and Sakura goes on the ground, grabbing Kakashi's feet, bringing him down, which Sasuke swiftly grabs the bells and says, we pass, slicing the bell in half, giving one to Sakura and having one, and giving that full bell to Naruto-kun, which Kakashi strictly passes them, saying teamwork is a thing, and gives them the speech about the whole comrades and thing. We'll start with them doing a couple missions. Before the missions, we start with pretty much Naruto-kun in Danzo, and Danzo training and stuff. Danzo have really treat Naruto-kun as not as a weapon, but more as a daughter, you could say. Teaching her manners, more swift manners, teaching her intelligence, making her smarter, teaching her how to fight more swiftly, how to do jutsus more quicker. And one time, Naruto-kun accidentally fired a fireball without using any hand jutsus, and he was saying, "Wait, you can do jutsus without using hand jutsus?" And Naruto-kun says, "I guess so." Danzo smiled inside his brain, making a grin, saying, "This can be the ultimate weapon." And says, "Well, I don't want you to be really dying or getting hurt because you're my daughter now." Naruto-kun smiles and blushes, quite happy that she can see Danzo as a father figure. He basically shows her to, well, basically knocks her out and takes her to Orochimaru lab because he didn't want her to really know Orochimaru. Orochimaru sees Naruto-kun and quite smiles and said, "Wow, she looks gorgeous, quite beautiful, I could say. I can almost have a taste." Danzo pointed a knife at Orochimaru's neck, saying, "Don't do none of that weird shit." Which Orochimaru says, I'm kidding, I'm just joking. I would never do nothing to kids. I don't even like kids like that. But Itachi, that guy, I might want to have a taste." And Orochimaru in this, he's a female, alright? He's a female. So instead of thinking of a he, it's a she, alright? It's a she, alright? Orochimaru is a female in this alternate universe. Of this 18 alternate universe, I will confirm it. And if you say no, Orochimaru must be a guy, I will crucify you on the stick, because why would he be after Sasuke's dick if he wasn't a female? Okay, they should have made him as a female. I'm gonna make him as a female. All right, in this alternate universe. All right, but continue the story. Naruto-kun is knocked out. Well, could say passed out in a tube chamber. She opens her eyes and she can't see nothing. Everything's dark. But Orochimaru looks in her DNA and he sees that she has all DNA of everything. He's quite astounded, quite amazed. He doesn't mess with the DNA, but instead he changes her body to make her body impenetrable, hard to really kill or to break. Nothing can really slice through her or anything. Make her body into the ultimate god vessel, he says. Orochimaru, she basically smiles at Danzo, saying that it's complete, her body is full ready and ultimate. When are you going to tell her? And Danzo says, I tell her when it's the right time, and smiles. Naruto-kun wakes up sweating, saying, what the hell just happened? Looking around, seeing if she got any cuts marks, or if she's wet. As she sees perfectly fine. She wakes up, saying she has to go do missions with her team, and Danzo smiles and says, good luck, my child. And basically send her off. But before he sends her off, he gives her, well, 2 katanas. And he says, these are 2 katanas. One of the 2 demons. Well, 2 of the demons. Red Sun and Blue Moon. And she basically says, wow, and cries, and gives him a hug and thanks him. And she heads off, carrying the 2 blades. She heads off, going to oh shit, her Team 7, which Kakashi says they got a new member, and it's Hinata Hyuga. Her team failed the test, but Hinata was a prodigy, well, almost of a prodigy, and her teacher felt bad for her. So she passes Hinata and sends her to Team 7, or should I say send her to Team 7 so she can get stronger. She sees Naruto-kun, and Naruto-kun gives her a hug and says, it's glad to have you on the team. Which Hinata blushes and, well, quite blushes and says, oh really? And, holding her head down. And she says, yeah. Which Hinata blushes even more and passes out. Which Naruto-kun, she freaks out about her passing out. But we start with them doing missions. Them doing some B missions and stuff. But Sasuke and Naruto-kun gets pretty mad and pissed, saying these missions are beneath us and we need to really get some ninja experience. And Naruto-kun go to Danzo and asks about asking the Hokage to give him a higher mission. And this is where Danzo says, of course, my daughter, and offers and talks to Hiruzen, which Hiruzen luckily agrees and says, okay. Now they go to do the protect the Tazuna bridge. Now, Tazuna comes in, basically. Sorry, this is gonna be tough. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, so Tazuna comes in, basically looking at all of them, saying, these kids going to protect me? Naruto-kun basically activate his Byakugan and Sharingan in 2 separate eyes and say, are you sure that we can't protect you? Which Tazuna is confused and saying, what? You have, what the hell are you? Which Sasuke and Hinata Hyuga is shocked about seeing that Naruto-kun can do Sharingan and Hyuga eyes. Which Tazuna keeps quiet and just says, let's just go. Which Kakashi is shocked about the Sharingan too. Now, Sasuke is more interesting into Naruto-kun, including Hinata. They both walk up to Naruto-kun and ask how do he have the Hyuga eyes and Sharingan. Naruto-kun basically explains that when she was how she was born, but when things happen to her or bad things happen to her, she kind of activates them, and she didn't know what she was. She didn't know if she was a Hyuga or Uchiha, but I think she's a hybrid of both. You could say, which Sasuke smiles and says, "Okay," and Hinata smiles and says, "It's okay. You can be a part of my family, my clan." And she, which Narute-kun blushes and says, "Okay." We start with them heading to the puddle, which the Demon Brothers is technically hiding at, which Naruto-kun can feel their emotions because let's just say she has that. She can feel everybody's emotions, hatred, sadness, lust, all that. So she can feel the blood tension of killing this guy Taza. So she says there's people in the puddle and they're trying to murder this guy. And Kakashi stops and says, "What is really going on?" And he basically swings the whole beams. Now Naruto says it's okay, and she basically formed a uh mud swamp. Yeah, no earth swamp, no earth pillars. You two. It basically slams them down and actually no, yeah, slams them down and crushes the puddle, which the Demon Brothers can't escape from, leaving them to die. Naruto-kun and her team heads to the tree, well, to the forest, you could say, and this is where Kakashi says duck and everybody ducks, except for Naruto-kun. She jumps over it, and Tazuna teleports behind the blade, saying, "Wow, you jumped over it. Quite pressing." Now Kakashi and them have their fight until Kakashi gets captured. Now it's just up to Naruto, Sasuke, Naruto-kun, Sasuke, Sakura, and Hinata. Now, now, Naruto-kun tells Sakura to protect Tazuna and Hinata too to search out if anyone else is here. Which Hinata sees that it's another person saying there's a person behind the trees, and she goes behind Tazuna to protect the backside of him. Which Sasuke and Naruto-kun is basically fighting with Zabuza. They're basically scrapping, but Naruto and Sasuke form a plan and they execute the plan. Which Sasuke pulls out his Demon Wind Shuriken and throws it at Zabuza. With Zabuza dodges it with simple ease, but it unclones to Naruto-kun and she basically pulls out her two blades and does a single slash, slashing Zabuza in the back, leave him to open the release the bubble jutsu, or should I say the water prison jutsu on Kakashi, which Zabuza gets slashed on the back, which Kakashi gets free and activates his Sharingan and does a full attack, which I kid you not, Kakashi is whooping that ass with until Haku comes in and does the thing and grabs him and go. We start with them heading to Tazuna house and all relaxing, which Kakashi teaches well everybody how to do water walk and tree climb, which Naruto-kun doesn't need to learn, but she teaches Sasuke. She teaches uh, Sakura and Hinata how to do it by basically they was having a hard time, which Naruto-kun grabs Sakura hands and basically telling her to feel the chakra between her feet and stuff, which Sakura blushes and feels it, and she does it, including Hinata. She does the same for Hinata, which Hinata blushes and does it too. Sasuke feels a little bit of jealousy, you could say, of seeing Naruto-kun train both of them to do it, which Sasuke says, "Can you teach me how to do that too?" Which Naruto-kun agrees, and they does it. We start with Naruto-kun basically behind the tree, chilling, or should I say, quite relaxing, until she sensed the presence of, well, blood loss and also happiness and sadness, you could say. And she gets up from the tree saying, "Is anyone there?" And Haku, you know, shows herself and basically talks to him. Now Haku basically, talks about the whole speech of loved ones and stuff, which which Naruto-kun comes in and hugs her and says, "It's okay, I'm not going to kill him." Which Haku cries, and it's a he. So he cries, basically, crying and saying that he really doesn't want to kill them. And and uh and Naruto-kun basically says it's okay. And they basically go on their separate ways until they meet a bridge. Now, this is the bridge part, and that's going to be a part one of What If Naruto. Naruto was a succubus, part one. If you like it, leave a comment down below. I might do What If Deku was a ghoul. Actually, I'm going to do it today after this video. Leave a like, comment down below. Join my Discord. I'm going to do the Discord thing. Maybe not, maybe so. Put all your what ifs in the Discord, not in the comments, because regular time I look in the comments, but it's just a lot of stuff. But I'm Keyshawn Chia. Thanks for watching.